Hey guys, this is Fabled Chicken 3 with a train tutorial for Factorio. That's a tongue twister. Today I will be going over the most basic things with the single train line, which is when you only have one train on a line, and giving you some introductory, information about how rail signals work and how train stops work. So, first thing to know about trains is that if you are on a train, or basically a train is limited to its tracks. You can place tracks pretty much anywhere except for over water, which I don't like. I feel like they need to to make a bridge thing in the game. But as you can see, the train is great for moving useful things like iron and copper and pretty much every item in the game. This train has 3 stops right now. It goes to the refueling station, which is up here. This is just where I'm making solid fuel and putting it into the train. To the iron unload, which was right back there. And then it'll go to the iron load, which is clear over here. Or if I go up to the map, it is right over here. So the main thing to note about trains is they like to take the most direct route, no matter what's on the tracks. So if there's another train in their route, they won't stop, which is why we have, oh yeah, this is iron unload, or iron load. And that's why there's the rail signals, so that the rail signals basically go, oh hey, there's a train ahead of me, so I should stop, or, yeah, I should start to slow down, and then stop. The rail signals basically help prevent any collisions on a train line. So, say I need to build another train, but I don't have the things for it. But say I had a train sitting right here. Okay, one second. Let get off of this once it stops. And one more notable fact: a train will kill you no matter what speed it's going. Yeah, it's not fun. But if I had a train sitting here, the train would go. I want to go through here still because there's not a rail signal telling me not to. So it would just go through here and hit the other train. If I had a train sitting pretty much anywhere after a rail signal, that train's gonna go, okay, well, I can't go there because the rail signal is red and I have to stop. It's like up here, you see how this one's, well, I'll do it here. So this one starts out green, saying that the train can go through it, and then it should switch to yellow, from yellow to red, saying that there's a train somewhere in front of it and not to go there. And how you set these up is, I believe the left side of the track is always going down, or well, not down, but yeah, I'm going to classify that as down. And then the right side is always going up. So basically, this one, okay, that's kind of broken. Ah, right, because I need one here. This side, basically these will decide whether a train can go through that spot or not. And it's not really super happy because it knows that a train can just loop around and all that. And basically it's connected and it's not having the most happy of days. So this, what you want to do here is you'd want to put a train signal here. This is potentially the better way to prevent collisions. And again, it still recognizes that it can loop around and all that. Basically, train signals help keep trains from colliding on the track. That's basically the main thing that you need to know. The second thing that you need to know is that this is potentially the greatest intersection. it starts off with a circle, as you can see here, and then the train has multiple routes that it can decide to take. It can branch off here, go that way, branch off here, go down that way, branch off here, and branch off up here. It's always going to be going this direction in the circle, which is really useful, unless you set it up differently and it's going this direction, but whichever way you want to, it's always going to go in one direction. No, just kidding. But basically, the train, as I said earlier, will kill anything it touches, including you. So let me just save real quick. Step back in here. And wait for a train. Here comes the train, and splat, dead. So, train tracks are fairly simple to make, and you just use steel and iron sticks, which both of those are made from iron, and some stone, and you combine those together, and voila, you magically have rail lines. And I have this wooden box full of them. One thing to note with the curved ones is if you're trying to do something like this, where you want them to basically make a circle, so you can't combine them like this. As you can see, that would just not work right. And here they just cross in the wrong spot. To connect those, you have to have a you have to place that first, and then you can have a straight rail there, and now that'll work. And I find that it's kind of infuriating that you can't just connect straight rails to straight rails, and of course that you can't, you know, pretty much do anything with the curved rails in a tight area. Basically, I find that, okay, in summary, the trains are very useful, very handy, and they excel at getting things in long distances, because again, setting up the train line, or setting up the conveyor belts from here all the way around here and up to here, because this is where it actually starts, would be potentially the biggest pain ever. Oh yeah, and on the map, this is a stop. That's my car over there. This is the train. This is another stop. And that's my general area. So, I hope this train tutorial was helpful, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.